Look, I have difficulty sleeping, and I just listened to this nation. What is that on there? Is that the worm? That is. Well, I'll be damned. Look at the little worm. That is not my dick, nor does it represent anything of my dick. Why would you say that then? Okay. So what? There's a worm. If that worm was a cosmic worm, I only suggest that that is a thing. You're making it happen saying it. Absolutely. So now what? So somebody I give a shit about was asking for me their friend. They don't talk to me enough. But they called me as the friend. And because the person who was speaking to the friend and calling the friend was my friend Eden, who's supposedly in jail. Now, how do these girls make a double phone call? Two people combined to make a phone call? Yeah. It took those two friends. One I endeavor to be, one I miss, and a lot of very specific emotions. You have to have emotions to be able to use emotions, number one. Alright? Your body, whatever you are, doesn't work if you don't have emotions. The power comes from the emotions. Your backbone, if you have one, and that's a big if. Because I don't know who listens or watch. I know that the weird perspective with which I am trying to capture and make sense of in real time, here even now late, and it's been strange. Let me tell you how strange it's been. I had a friend of mine, sit right here and be like, where she was about to say, how come I'm so calm and relaxed? But because I got in there, I was like, yeah, come on, let me hear what your reason is. No. Anything I was going to say was going to be no. And I started laughing in my way out because I already realized the familiarity with this situation and why it was useful. I didn't really get an answer from her. We even drove to the store. We went to a different store than is normal. And when we went there, we parked to it was someone specific in the next gas thing over. That's number one. Now I'm looking at who I think is my friend's mom. At least I remember this lady who gave me the fucking menu I'm using. There's a map grid now. Yes, because she handed it to me in my hand. Very deliberately nice. She actually did. And I appreciate that. I seen the lady outside of the store, and I was explaining to my friend why that lady is most likely the mom of my friend, who used to call me to check to see if her daughter was in the fucking ditch. And that I wouldn't have that channel run backwards at all, or co-sign that in any way, if there weren't a valid reason for the last time I met her, or she came here with my friend. Well, she was a different person. It's not the same lady. There's some sort of magic on the world, or whatever the situation is new, because, like, look, I know it is different. My brother, look, it goes back to somebody that is like a brother to me, born on my birthday, a friend of mine. Now, I catfished his ass before we met, and then we met, and that's just funny. We're born on the same birthday, and he's younger than me. So my friend Red Feather, this is his name, and I'm using this name above all other names in the case, because what I want to share is so fucking beyond strange enough that he would know all these things I'm saying and the reasons, and he'd give a shit about the differentiation between all the little fucking weirdness that has all these obviously very useful gems in bottles. Yeah, I'll have a little glass bottle and a cork. It came in today with my pants from Amazon. Yeah. Do you know what they send me? Pants that fit, as opposed to pants that don't, even when I change it. I have a pair of pants that is, don't laugh at me for being anything other than genuine. It's silly. I had some tan-colored pants that I bought. They fit perfect. I wore them more than one day. Probably already was fucking them up because of the amount of dealing with weird I was in the mode to do, so I just do it. You put your boots on or you don't, you know what I mean? So what happened was I get new pants, the blue jeans that makes blue and jeans a thing, were blue, and they came in today. They did the same thing with these. They made them the right size despite my trying to change it, and that's fine. Doesn't the Amazon... Anyway, I don't want to go any further in that. My friend who came, they lost a guitar of mine. He gives me a whole new, brand new fucking bass guitar, which by today is already starting to sound so much better and in tune with my dad. I didn't even try to do that. It was an accident. Everything is coming together to be able to just get that tunement. And yeah, my dad was pissed today. And then some of the story that I heard about the doctor, he's validly pissed at a doctor for playing with his fucking life. And, you know, I almost want to be like, don't say those words out of your mouth. You know, you taught me that, don't speak the ills. But in the instance of the doctor and the money and the gold, it was Dr. Knox today. This was a doctor in a story that was really relevant to where we come from, and who was here to listen to it, and who was here when it was coming back out of the storehouse immediately fast, and immediately new, and all things Christed. So that's a weird day. I wouldn't be looking at the numbers run upside down and be like, there's a little smiley face there with his mouth open like, oh shit! The first thing you see, yeah, I'll make him eat this. Now now I jumped to bottom. Oh, that's cool. It's got something to do with the early bird and the worm. I just got a good feeling about it. I got a good feeling about 2021. That it's going to drastically depart from 2020 in a way that we're going to enjoy it, and because we're going to summon it. I'm not feeling very sleepy right now, but I'm going to go to bed. I've turned about as much lights as I can. 7:14 was actually on the money. Then we just passed 7:14. That's when I was born. I went to the ATM machine at this place today. You know what it said I had? 7:14. You know why I just said it? Because that's when I was born. Yeah, I had money. And it told me I didn't. And I explained because someone was here to get that receipt of explanation, which didn't make sense, and it shouldn't have been. But it's all the games they play with us and our minds and our feelings and our hearts to shock and awe us. Because that's the Shekinah. That's the chariot that the fiery lords upon the earth ride in before there is who knows, man. Something's going on and it's amazing, but you really got to make it yourself. Sure, you can cut and paste all day long. You can't make anything genuine unless you are in it. You have to have it in your fucking... Whatever you're doing, you have to be it. This is as simple as I can say what I know to be true. As I stare here at this screen. And it's baby seat. While people painted the top of the hood blue. My friend disclosed actually what was going on with that. And how she can come out with just that, I'll never tell. I'll never know where the left field fucking element comes in. But when it works, I'm not going to fuck with it. I'm going to accept it for what it is. She said it's a door. Oh, it's a portal in. You want to get in the truck? It's your truck, right? You need to have the paint on the top because you're going to come back in. Maybe my friend, because he had a chip in his head the army put there. All I did was swipe one magnet swipe. And on the ground where I touched it to degauss and put into the earth the wonderful mustard seed that was not really there, just the magnetic field, grows a vine of fucking roses. To this day, the roses shot up out of that spot. If that's not semi-magic, I don't know what is. So this guy, I think he has something to do with the motorcycle wreck. Could be, had been, but not now. Something like that's going on, because they painted the fucking top blue. Now, I did not paint an X on top of that to make my point, but I began to think that way. And then when I got over there, the last point in time, I already stuck a spear in a piece of wood that was like 10 feet above my head, tipped to the top. Shouldn't have gone in there. And then I thought about the little child who left her dunce hat here in the Shape Power book. I'm like, good thing I slid that across the top of the roof and had it on her head instead of just sticking it on her head. I gave it to her mom to do that. It's not my place. Oh my lord. The most strangest but great things are happening, but you have to have some sort of ability to narrow and then open back up your channels, I guess is the word. I don't know, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to turn this off, put it through my blender, and I'm going to go to bed. Because I'm in my bed and it's stabelished.